Here, two point charges are given, point charges A and B, and A is having charge plus Q and B is having charge minus Q. Initially, they are placed at certain distance apart, and the force is F. So I can consider initially plus Q and minus Q. Let's take the separation as R. So initial force F is given by, using Coulomb's law we can write K Q Q by R square. Just forget about the sign. We are dealing with the magnitude alone. So K Q square divided by R square. This is the initial force between A and B. Okay, now 25% charge of A is transferred to B. Then force between the charges. Look at A is positive, B is negative. So what we are going to do, we are going to transfer 25% of charge from A to B. So if I take 25% from A, what will be the remaining amount? So the remaining amount will be 3 by 4 Q. 1/4 I will take, 25% in the sense 1/4 I will take from plus Q. So if I take 1/4, 3 by 4 will be there. Then I am going to add this 1/4 to this minus Q. Charge is additive, so the final charge on the B will become minus 3Q by 4. So this is the final case. This plus 3 by 4Q charge will be there in A, and minus 3 by Q by 4 charge will be there in B. Now let's find the force, final force. I am going to take this as F dash. So F dash is equal to K 3 by 4Q into 3 by 4Q divided by, see they are separated by the same distance. So I will put the same R square. Now it will become 9 by 16 K Q squared by R squared. You know what is K Q squared by R squared, which is F. So the final force F dash is equal to 9 by 16 F. So this is the correct answer. In this question, two parallel infinite line charges with linear charge density plus lambda coulomb by meter and minus lambda coulomb by meter are placed at a distance 2r in free space. What is the electric field midway between the two line charges? See, two line charges are given. I am going to draw like this. This is my first one and this is my second one. Let's take this as plus lambda and this as minus lambda, and the separation between them is equal to 2r, and they are asking what is the electric field midway between them. So at this point, let's take point P. We need to find the electric field at this point P due to these two infinitely line charges. Okay, using Gauss law, we can find electric field due to infinitely charged lines or infinitely long charged rod, something like that. So electric field due to that one using Gauss law is given by this is the electric field due to infinitely charged wire. This is the actual result of Gauss law. One of the, not, it's like a application of Gauss law and it is the result. Let's take the electric field due to this plus lambda as E1, and I'm going to draw the direction. So since it is positive, for positive charges electric field will be outward. This is the direction of E1, and for negative charge it will be inward. So in both the side electric field will be towards this minus lambda. So here E2 is also in same direction as E1. So the net electric field E is given by E1 plus E2. And what is E1? It is nothing but the lambda by 2 pi epsilon naught r plus E2. For E2 also this point is from r distance from the rod. Here it is r distance, and here also it is r distance. Since midway in the sense total distance is 2r, so midway will be r. And for this one, lambda by 2 pi epsilon naught r. So if you add both the things, you will get lambda by pi epsilon naught r. Of course, unit of electric field, Newton per Coulomb. This is the net electric field or total electric field at this point P. So option 3 is correct. Two particles A and B are moving in uniform circular motion in concentric circles of radius RA and RB with velocities VA and VB. The time period of rotation is same. See, the time period is same. So I can write TA is equal to TB. Time period of A is equal to time period of B. They are asking what is the ratio of angular speed of A to that of B. So they are asking omega A is to omega B. So we need to find omega A is to omega B. Angular speed we know. Angular speed is defined by omega, which is equal to 2 pi by t. Angular speed is nothing but angle divided by time taken. So for a complete circle, how much time it is taking, that is known as time period. In a complete circle, it will make angle 2 pi. So for complete circle, the total angle will be 2 pi. Okay, so for omega A, it is equal to 2 pi by TA, and for omega B, it is equal to 2 pi by TB. In the question itself, they have given time period is same. So TA is equal to TB. Therefore, omega A should be equal to omega B. Then what is their ratio? 1:1. A force F is equal to 20 plus 10y acts on a particle in y direction, where F is in Newton and y in meter. Work done by the force to move the particle from y equal to 0 to y equal to 1 meter is. We know what is work done. Work done is nothing but force into displacement. So small work done dW is equal to force into small displacement. We want total work done. We need to integrate. Total work done is equal to integration of dW, which is equal to integration of F into dy. Here they have given the limit 0 to 1. So I can substitute this F, 20 plus 10y into dy 0 to 1. Remember the formula, integration of x power n dx, which is equal to x power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. So using this formula, we can write the answer as follows. Okay, before that I am going to split this one. 0 to 1, 20 dy plus 0 to 1, 10y dy. So now it will become 20y, the limits 0 to 1 plus, see this 20 is constant. If you integrate dy you will get y. I have written 20y here. And this 10 is constant. We have integration of y dy. See the power here, power is 1, which means the value of n equal to 1. So you will get n plus 1, which is equal to 1 plus 1, 2 divided by 2, and this 10 constant we have to write as it is, 0 to 1. Now first substitute upper limit, then substitute lower limit. So when you substitute upper limit you will get 20 into 1, lower limit 0, so minus 0, plus, for this case you will get 10 into 1 by 2 minus 0. Here also lower limit 0. So finally we will get 20 plus 5. I can cancel this 10 and 2, I will get 5. So 20 plus 5, which is equal to 25 joule. Joule is nothing but the unit of work done. So this is correct answer.